entering the list field. Poland being on your camera's right in the red. Estonia being on your camera's left in the blue and white. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this sport, it's pretty simple. We've got 3 rounds of 1 minute each with 1 minute rest, in which the gentlemen in full armor fight with swords and shields. They are allowed to strike each other with the swords. They are also allowed to strike with the shields, punch, kick, and headbutt, and do a degree of grappling. Points are scored by weapon strikes, disarms, and knockdowns or takedowns. Whoever wins 2 rounds first wins the match. So there we see our Polish champion. Each nation has put forth 1 champion in this tournament, usually selected by a championship back in their home country. And the referee is checking as the 2 men enter the list, closing up their helmets. It looks like the Estonian fighter has just got to fasten down his visor there. And while our Polish champion is psyching himself up, and I'm certain that in just a brief moment we will have this fight going. Okay, there's the referee, and he says fight, and here we go. They're both swinging low, trying to get under the shield, and now Estonia tries to go high. Poland answers in kind. Estonia is using left leg forward, and so is Poland. This gives them an advantage of reach, but it does expose that leg. Now they're both swinging back and forth for the head. Estonia is going low for the lower leg, perfectly legal here. Poland appears to have scored a point on the head, and again, while Estonia goes for the lower leg while covering up. Another trading of blows here. Estonia tries to follow up there on the withdrawal. And now, more trading of blows, back and forth. They're staying pretty pure to the sword here, not going for any punching, kicking, or grappling at the moment. Oh, nice call when he wasn't ready for it. You always got to keep your guard up. You never know. Those swords are longer than you can imagine sometimes. And the referee calls a stop to the round, and the gentlemen go to their the sides.
With the female fighter from Luxembourg and Quebec, please report to list number 2.
Rest for a minute.
Fighter from Poland and
open
Germany,
up their visors,
prepare.
maybe get a little water, and get some last-minute coaching from their respective coaches.
Także jeszcze chwila przerwy, ponieważ pojedynki toczone są na zasadzie minuta walki, minuta przerwy, żeby ochłonąć.
Okay, we've got a lot of countries in this particular category. Being as it only requires 1 man, even the smallest of teams can put a person into this category of competition here. So we're about to get ready for the second round here. We don't know the scores, so we can only guess at who won that first round. And they touch swords and get into it. Estonia's getting aggressive, trying to push forward now. They're going fast and furious. Both of them know that this could be the final round. I'm going to guess that they think that the first round was pretty even, so they don't want to miss a shot. They're laying it all on the line here. If one of them has won the first round, if they can take the second round, they don't need a third, and that means they'll get a break. Okay, after that initial flurry, they're both stepping back, a little cautious, and here they go again. Poland is definitely scoring. Estonia's shield arm may be tired because he's blocking with his sword now and keeping his shield low. Oh yes, Estonia is definitely getting a little bit more tired than Poland is right here. Now Poland is acting casual. Estonia nailed him the last time he did, but Poland picks it up, scores a point. Estonia tries to go low, then high again. Poland is staying high, going for the headshots. And Estonia is disarmed. That's points for Poland.
Jest to też dodatkowy punkt dla niego.
And that's round 2. So now the referee is going to consult with the judges. We are going to find out the scores. If he tells them to take their helmets off, we'll know that there is no need for a third round. Okay, and he is removing his shield, so I'm going to assume that one of the fighters has won both rounds. Fight has been decided. He's removing his helmet and his coif. And Poland comes to the center of the ring. Estonia joins him. Yes, he's not even going to bother taking his helmet off, and the referee signals victory to Poland. That was an example of good, clean, hard fighting there. Lots of speed, no messy stuff, lots of going for points. And Poland proved that he had just a little bit more accuracy, I think, was the main thing. Accuracy and timing, being able to deliver the blow quickly when he saw an opening. Estonia just wasn't able to get past the Polish fellow's guard quite as often. So, stand by, and we're going to have another fighter up here. Another pair up here. Another pair of fighters. You know what I mean.
Pojawia się sztandar, gdzie w żółtym polu prezentuje się czarny orzeł. Jest to nic innego jak cesarstwo niemieckie, proszę Państwa. Także lada moment wychodzi do nas rycerz z Niemiec, a walczyć będzie z kimś, kto przybył do nas z daleka, z nowo odkrytego kontynentu, z wielkiej wody, proszę Państwa, który to zwie się Ameryka. Także będzie to walka między rycerzem z Niemiec a z Stanów Zjednoczonych. Wczoraj swoją drogą w grupowych starciach zarówno jedna, jak i druga grupa wykazała się naprawdę dużą determinacją i umiejętnościami walki. Także jestem bardzo ciekawy, jak teraz będzie to wyglądało w starciach samo jeden.
Tak, natomiast w szeregach kobiet potykać się będzie reprezentantka Quebecu oraz reprezentantka Luksemburga. Także zechcieli oglądać i komentować, a już za kilka chwil wkroczy tam reprezentanta Polski.
I szykują się już, proszę Państwa.
Sędzia z Polski, Sławek, proszony jest do szranek. Polski sędzia Sławek, proszony jest do szranek. Drodzy Państwo, natomiast w szarkach numer 1 starcie zawodnika z Litwy z zawodnikiem z Danii.
A z kolei u nas już rycerz ze Stanów Zjednoczonych i rycerz z Niemiec przygotowali się, wyściskali się na początek po przyjacielsku. Przecież wieczorem wszyscy spotkamy się przy ognisku i walka się rozpoczyna.
Drodzy Państwo, warto jeszcze dodać, dlaczego odbywają się te walki.
And here we now see Germany versus another country that that is the United States of America. Germany versus the United States of America. That is Evan K. Ringo in the United States team. He won many of the, he was also our longsword champion. Oh, I'm sorry, that is not Evan Ringo, that is Dan Kitka. That is Dan Kitka, a veteran of the USA team, highly skilled fighter. Equally as adept at longsword as sword and shield, going against Germany right now. You'll notice again they're both standing with the left foot forward, choosing to go for the extra range despite leaving the front leg at risk. Dan now switches to left leg forward, a more defensive stance. Germany has chosen to use a round shield in keeping with his style of helmet. And that's round 1. Okay, forgive me for the air time there. I was actually copying down the names of the teams competing today. We'll have both men and women. Now here we see Luxembourg versus Quebec. The Quebec fighter is using a center grip oval shield, while the Luxembourger the Quebecois is using his size to push the smaller Luxembourger back. Definitely trying to pull him around while the Luxembourger is attempting to get under his shield while he's forward like that. But the Quebecois is using offside shots to the head to get past the shield. When you swing your sword low, that does leave you open up there. And a little shield punch from the Luxembourger as the round ends. Meanwhile, over on the other side of the world, Germany and the United States are still getting at it. Dan Kitka using his strength and using his speed and accuracy, but Germany is blocking everything except for that shield punch. Germany scores low. Germany scores high. Germany is using his aggression, and Dan Kitka of the United States slips and falls on the ground.